It's called a promo, kid.
Shut your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it. So go ahead.
Ready?
No,
I said, are you
Well, yeah.
That was good. Glad you finally decided to pull that giant stick out of your butt and have some fun for once in your
I
life.
also think it was contractual.
You're uneducated marks! You sit there on your phones tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn! Let me explain something to you people! You don't know shit!
And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's death.
My competitive spirit is to be the best at anything you can do. You know, if I'm in a McDonald's flipping hamburgers, I'm going to be the best goddamn hamburger flipper they got. But when I got a guy putting a ceiling on what I can be or saying that I can't do something, well, that's when you fucked up, because I'll prove your ass wrong every single time, because I ain't afraid of hard work, and I'll outwork every motherfucker that there is to get where I want to go.
Amen.
Eat.
I apologize in advance if my voice cracks during this recording. I've been doing a lot of yelling this week.
And I exist, so that's great.
Yeah, both of us are already voice crack number 1. Both of us are a little worn down today. It makes for good content. Also, I have to make 2 apologies going in. First apology is last week on the episode, I said when this episode airs, Bryan Danielson will be the TNT champion. Well, he's not. I was wrong. Boo me. Somebody boo this man.
Josh sucks. Josh sucks. Oh, sorry.
So, I'm back. Literally drove all through the night from San Antonio last night and got in at 4 in the morning to go to bed and wake up and do a show.
That's dedication, guys. I'm just telling you.
It was dedication was. The trip started on Wednesday, leaving to fucking AEW, and honestly, I thought you were disappointed in me all week. Literally, every time I would text you, I was like, damn, he's just disappointed in me because I irrationally bought tickets to Dynamite and drove.
No, look, I'm proud of the work that you're doing here and, living your life.
It's a fun life.
It's just an expensive hobby, okay? It's an expensive hobby to go place to place, tickets, hotels, stuff like that, man.
You are not fucking kidding. Which I don't do hotels. I do Airbnb. Much cheaper, much more laid back.
That's still money.
Yeah, it was. And the drive to Houston on Wednesday was fucking unbearable. It was fucking awful. I was constipated, and at the same time, my stomach hurt. I had to take a shit. Yeah, I said it. I had to take a shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, I made it to Houston way too fucking late. Got there, and as soon as I got there, I had the doors had already opened as soon as I got into Houston. So I had to get to my Airbnb. I had to get prepped, and I ordered an Uber. The Uber got there late. We weren't scheduled to get to the arena until 6:45. We get there at 6:55, and there's a line outside the door. I was like, no. There's a line outside the door. Fucking Penta and Jay White are about to start, which I'm kind of glad they started the show because I thought Kenny Omega, Kyle Fletcher were going to start the show.
Nah.
That was the match that made me buy the tickets. That was the thing that I was losing sleep at night. I said, I have to see that match live or I'm not going to be able to live with myself.
That's very fair, though.
It lived up. But what you don't know was this was actually one of the worst parts of the trip, getting to the arena at the AEW show. Fun show, best show. I'll talk about more of it later on too. But when I got to the show, I had a panic attack.
Oh.
I literally had a panic attack that it was stupid fucking scary. It was debilitating. I actually had to find a wall to go squat on, and I was on the ground and medics had to come tend to me real quick because I couldn't breathe. I was hyperventilating. I just had some shit going on mentally and was stressed out from that trip. That's the one thing I didn't anticipate. Man, if that's one thing I can preach on this show that we don't talk about every day is definitely take priority on mental health, because
Yes, very important. I think there's a lot of people lately. It's become a bigger. It's been less stigmatized. A lot of different wrestlers talk about it, and you know who they are. You've seen them.
Yeah.
Moxley is one of them.
I'm glad it's been destigmatized.
But yeah,
it fucking sucked, and I missed the whole Penta Jay White match, which I was sad about, but something I could live with. I remember the medic asking me, do you take medicine for anxiety or anything like that? And I said, I used to, but I stopped a long time ago. And it really hit me in that moment, like, wow, am I really making this a priority enough then? So just a little note that I didn't tell you about prior to this show. And speaking of notes, as I told you too, I was so in the moment watching these shows that there's a lot of notes I didn't make, but same time, I was there. I lived them. I lived the notes.
He did. It was I've had a busy week as well. I have an even busier week next week, so I've been trying to get things prepped. On this side of the things, I started making some stuff for the podcast, like a business card. Expect those out soon.
Take them to shows.
Yeah. But an effect of that, kind of missed a few things here and there, especially Friday, but we'll get to that when it comes.
I'm looking at my Collision notes from last week too, and it's funny because, like, again, Collision notes are the ones I forget about the most because,
wow.
Well, I mean, we do the episode Saturday morning, and then Saturday night they happen, and a whole week has to go by. And I'm sitting here looking at this note on, like, I'm talking shit about Chris Statlander, like I wasn't just in the arena cheering for her hard as fuck 2 days later or 3 days later, however many.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't remember what she did that day. I think that was something to do with Sky Blue, probably?
Yeah,
or
they had
Willow?
Sky Blue and Chris Statlander had a TBS title match, and it was a good match.
It was a really good match.
Which, I mean, all due respect to Statlander, she puts on good matches, but I just feel like it's her title reign has just kind of been, and I think I pointed this out. The reason I'm stuttering is because I think I pointed this out already. Her title reign is kind of just like on the decline now. That wave of momentum she came in with is starting to slow down, and putting it on Julia Hart was the perfect timing to switch that around. Those two paths of momentum were crossing. So
I guess she is off now. Like, Julia is off for a little bit.
Also, you want to see new TBS champions, even if it's not Julia Hart. You want to see new champions because Jade Cargill held that title captive for so long. And now Chris Statlander has it, and now we got to go through another title reign. And I get short title reigns being kind of diminishing, but I don't think her losing the title is a bad move, and I think it's kind of...
I don't think so, too. I just think...
It's post.
Maybe they're not fully convinced Julia's ready yet.
Yeah.
Which I could see that. She's definitely improved a lot, though, so I don't know.
And I feel like with Sky Blue, it's too much of a transitional period in her character right now for her to
get the title,
yeah. But at the same time, like, pick somebody. Britt Baker could have won the title.
Well, think about it this way. Willow's her next opponent, though.
Do you think Willow will win it?
She should. I think she should. But she's also been kind of in the middle of something, too, so I don't know.
Here's where I don't. I don't think Willow Smith will win it for the fact that, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but she's not that much of a fan favorite as she was 6 months ago, 4 months ago even.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was after she had this momentum going into winning that New Japan Strong Women's title, but after she won that title and lost that title, every instance I've seen her in since has been like lackluster, and fans don't really draw to her. And especially going to that show live in Broomfield and her having that match with Julia Hart and the crowd just not fucking with her at all. I don't think Willow Smith. I don't think Willow Nightingale.
I was gonna.
I'm sorry, that was too funny.
The first time you said it, I figured it was a joke.
Oh my god.
That's why I didn't correct you.
That's hilarious. I said it more than once.
You said it twice. The first time, like I said, I thought it was a joke, and I was like, okay, he's making it funny. Let's go.
I've been listening to Willow Smith lately.
Let's go.
That is fucking hilarious. I'm so sorry for interrupting the show with my jokes, but
yeah, I get it. I don't know then.
fucking TBS title. I'm going to Willow Smith. She whips her hair back and forth. Yeah, Andretti shooting a shot with CJ Perry just to get pounded on by Miro.
That is... Yeah, Miro is an asshole.
Yeah.
That's
in
what
real
I got
life,
from that.
he's like super misogynistic, I think. I don't actually know him in real life. I don't know him personally, so like, who the fuck am I to sit here and talk about him?
I think one of my favorite parts of Collision was when they said Christian, he's the spear, the move he made famous.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. I love that.
Dude, there's listening to Matt Hardy's podcast, there's something he said about Christian that I think is super true that I never noticed, is over the years he's found a way to... He's like... he said he's the Michael Jordan of being an asshole. He's gotten better and better over the years at being an asshole and just finds new ways to be an asshole every fucking chance he gets.
I think so too.
I think
and
it's so true.
I think I need a new father. Just saying.
There was a point at the show over in Houston where between Dynamite and Rampage, Adam Copeland came out and he was addressing us and whatnot. And I don't know if you saw this guy on TV or not, but there's a fan in the front row with a sign that says Christian Cage is my father.
Yes.
He pointed it out to him and he was like, "Oh, Christian Cage is your father. I feel sorry for you." I had to
Did you say it with a Canadian
Yeah, so
accent?
I said it like
sorry.
that. I had to say sorry.
No
instead of
offense to any
sorry.
Canadians. You guys, I love your accent. I'm just saying. Like,
Well-
actually love.
Me and my girlfriend, we watched Degrassi so much that we find ourselves accidentally doing it. We're like, wait, what the fuck? When did we start doing this?
Wow.
Just been watching too much Degrassi. I'm gonna just say it. Okay. I know this is switching gears, but I get to switch gears. WWE does not have to have a season premiere. If they did, it should be after WrestleMania. And I think every other fan in the world can agree with me on this. Having season premieres are stupid unless they're right after WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just another excuse to do some big things, which, I mean...
They had a Falls Count Anywhere match. It was really good. Ricochet did some cool shit. I'll talk shit about Ricochet for like 3 weeks straight, but he really is the fucking highlight of the night.
He is. Like, and I think a lot of people say he needs some charisma, which I feel like I saw someone say he still has no charisma. And I feel like that's a wrong assessment. He has charisma. It's not much, but it's gotten better.
We got a treat, a little hidden treat we got. Yeah, Kaiser and Gargano. Excuse me, second voice crack of the evening.
Let's go.
I know it wasn't like what it could be, of course,
Yeah.
but seeing those two wrestle is always a treat. Especially if you're there live, that would be really fun to see live.
I know this week... Okay, I did want to mention what I told you about earlier, now that we're on Raw.
Yeah.
So, this week they had the most women on TV that I think they've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
In some form or capacity.
I said women's division on Raw went bananas.
Basically, yes.
That's what my note was.
It's literally every woman on the division, minus Liv, who's injured, and I think Lex is on Raw? I don't know. But they can't be there either way, so everyone that could be there was there in some way. And I think, I talk to a lot of people and they tell me why, people who are kind of outside the bubble a little bit, they tell me why is attendance so low and why are ratings so bad when they're having these badass stuff, these badass shows, and they're showcasing all their division. And I feel like there's a disconnect between what Triple H puts on TV and what he values versus what the fans, the casual audience values.
Yeah, the casual audience. There's the key right there.
Especially
casual.
like the ones that go to the shows that
Yeah.
that show up. So I think that's why, like,
I
that
met a
shit's
lot of
suffering.
I met a lot of them. Dude, low-key, the amount of fucking seat filler conversations I heard at SmackDown last night from staff to seat fillers was crazy. I literally counted over 30. Like, there was so many instances where staff were coming up to people like, you're a seat filler, blah, 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 blah. Dude, it's crazy. They really do shit like that. And again, it's not the worst thing in the world. And I wouldn't be surprised if AEW did it too. And, like, you want to get that arena packed. It's on TV. I'm not saying it's such a negative thing. It's just crazy to hear that much, because for them to say it's a sold out show and have that many seat fillers, it's kind of, that's where it kind of feels a little dishonest. And it wasn't sold out. There's plenty of empty seats, and maybe that means that it was sold out in the sense of they bought the seats but didn't show up. But
that's what it. I mean, I think that's
now,
what. There's gonna be some of those at least that happen.
What I will say, and again, we're not on SmackDown yet, so I won't stick long. But what I will say, there was a lot of fucking people. There might not have been a sold out crowd, but there was definitely over 10,000 people there last night, and I fucking felt it. It was aggravating.
That's fair.
Going back. Zoe Stark was the only woman standing in the ring, too. That's what excited me.
Yeah, I was really excited for that. They got that
Fatal 5-way.
Fatal 5-way, and I heard some people say, oh, they might put the title on Nia.
Excuse me. Don't you
No.
fucking dare.
No.
She'll cry ugly like she did at WrestleMania. The fucking ugly Nia Jax cry.
I don't. There's also the rumor that, like, her and Raquel are the favorites to win the Rumble. I nothing against the two personally anymore. I've kind of put, like, a personal bias against Nia Jax aside. You know? Like, she's done a lot in her comeback. But the other two I don't want to see win the Rumble. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Damn, I have more notes for Raw than I thought, too. Okay, let's
Let's
jump through them a little bit, because one of
Yeah.
these is a question I have for you.
Let's go.
How did you feel about the IC title match? Should it have been the main event, and did you notice that it was under 10 minutes? That match was
What?
under 10 minutes.
No, it was a really good match.
Yeah.
And, like,
I was like, that should have went longer.
it should have. I don't know if, knowing the two in the match, I don't know if Bronson could have gone longer. The way he wrestles in WWE, because there's a point to where, but it was also way more fast paced than I think anyone expected it to be.
Yeah.
I noticed someone on Twitter said that the way Gunther wrestled this match was different than how he wrestles his normal matches, because he was being aggressive. You know, he was going at Bronson, rather than, you know, slowing the pace down and, like, brutally dominating, because he had to. Bronson was, and that's just the little things that make Gunther such a good wrestler.
He's the longest reigning IC champion for a reason.
That is true.
I've said it. Dude, how did I lightly call the Judgment Day winning the tag titles back? Do you remember that last week? I said, watch the
think
Judgment
so.
Day's gonna win them back on Raw.
I don't know how to feel about it. I get it. I get the story. But didn't they say they didn't want to do Jimmy versus Jay so soon, and now we're...
And here we are, literally at after SmackDown went off the air last night, and they were having dark matches. Jimmy Uso attacked Jey Uso.
That'll be
spoiler for you
the
there.
third time in a week that they've interacted
Yeah.
and attacked each other, so I guess it's happening soon, probably.
Completely separate from the Usos too. When in the fuck are they gonna separate or unify those tag titles? It's getting on my nerves. It's annoying me.
They need to, right?
Unify them, separate them, make them trios titles. I don't know.
Do something with it.
Make them the quadruples titles. We're gonna have
Quadruples.
8-man tag divisions now.
Oh, wow.
Drew and Seth segment. Oh yeah,
That was a...
that was a good one, because Drew was like, I used to have a catchy theme too. It was, what did he say?
I used to have a catchy theme too, but I don't need to use it as a crutch like
That's
you
what
do.
it was.
Something like that. And, like,
I'm already pulling it up, but I think
Let's
you got
go.
it right on the money.
yeah, I thought it was a good back and forth. They both made very valid points.
Why is WWE live right now? Hold on, time out for 5 seconds. We want to know what WWE's live. Ah, damn, I said their
Yeah, I was about
fucking
to say, you just said their name.
brand. Son of a bitch. Fun fact, I can edit that out. So now, from this point forward in the episode, when you're listening, you're gonna ask yourself, what did they edit out? Why are they live right now? They're just showing WrestleMania, the best of the Bloodline. Okay, it's the best of the Bloodline.
That's why it's live, because it's the best of the Bloodline and everyone loves the Bloodline.
Okay, this was 4 days ago, so this has to be the same. I'm like, what did they edit out?
We'll never tell, but I'll give you a hint.
I get it, man. The last couple of years, they really messed with your head, haven't they? You gotten a lot of big opportunities, a lot of big matches, and just when you needed success, you've had a lot of big failures.
Yeah.
And you're so freaked
I did
out
that
about
so
failing
much.
again, you've enlisted a little side help with the Judgment Day? Is that how it's gonna be? Let me tell you something, that's not gonna work out for you how you think it is. Dealing with the Judgment Day is a slippery slope you don't wanna go down.
Got a point. 2-1.
You sound a little rattled, champ. And you should be. I remember the last time we had a world title match and I beat your ass.
He turned full Scottish in this. He turned the Celt up to 1,000.
I don't need anyone to fight my battles. I don't need the Judgment Day and all those matches you're talking about, the big matches I lost. If you did your tape study, you'll see the outside interference, the mist to the eyes, the low blows, the bloodline.
Oh my God! Will you shut up about the bloodline already?
Amen.
For God's sake, man, you've got to move on. The bloodline have clearly moved on from you.
Ouch.
Let me put this to you plainly, and I mean it with all due
Lisa.
respect, Drew. Get over it.
Get over.
And when I achieved that dream in the main event of WrestleMania, when I beat Brock Lesnar in 5 minutes, there was nobody
We
there.
remember.
It wasn't just a tough time for the company. We were in a worldwide pandemic and we needed someone to step up, and Drew McIntyre stepped up.
Dude, he's not gonna get off that hill. He's gonna die on that hill.
Miss moment after miss moment. By the time everybody was back, the moment had passed, but I captured lightning in a bottle a second time. In the UK, one-on-one with Roman Reigns, over 50,000 people where it all began. And who
I knew
screwed
he
me over?
wasn't winning.
The Bloodlines. I'm sorry if I'm not getting it over so quick. I'm not over it so quick. But we've got the third time lightning is in a bottle. And you need to think long and hard how you're going to reinvent yourself for the 53rd time when I
That's
beat you and
3-2.
take that title from you, Crown Jewel.
That's for sure. 3-2 right there.
You're pointing fingers, you're making excuses, and I promise you that's not going to get you where you want to go. I am going to beat you at Crown Jewel, and I promise you it will be the best thing that ever happened to you. Because for the first time in a long time, you will have no one to blame but yourself.
3-3.
It didn't even play the part.
Play the part that you wanted.
That's so funny. And at the same time, you quoted it spot on, so I guess I don't need it. But that did also give context to the note, so it's a win and a loss at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think he's not winning, is he?
No, I don't want him to, because again, it's not that I hate Drew McIntyre. I would love to see him as the World Heavyweight Champion. I won't be mad if he wins, but it's kind of fucked up that Shinsuke should have won the title 2 weeks ago, and now they're just going to hand it off to Drew.
That's fair. I agree with that.
It's like, sorry. I just can't get over that, I guess. Here's the fun part, and I'm fucking timing this episode perfectly. I'm going to go get a refill on coffee, and you're going to start talking about NXT.
You guys ready for the Tuesday Night Wars again? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
So, NXT this week, we started off
Share out of here.
with the, I believe it was the three, they didn't fight yet, but it was Carmelo, it was Dijak, and it was, can't for the life remember the third one. Why can't I remember the third one? Dijak, Carmelo, Corbin. That's why I couldn't remember. It's Corbin, of course. But yeah, they talked, and then they revealed the last thing that Cody Rhodes did as GM, which was put Trick into the three-way, now four-way. Later on in the show, Trick gets attacked. Carmelo just happens to be there when he's attacked, and he's like, "Someone come help, please!" Blah 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 blah. So Trick is taken out of the match just as soon as he's put in. Wonderful storytelling there. And then, the end of the night, Carmelo wins the triple threat. Wow, who would have seen that coming? But we still don't know who attacked Trick. But do we?
Whoop that Trick.
I think we all know who attacked Trick, and it's...
Who whooped that Trick?
It's the Enzo Cass storyline all over again.
Let's go scoot up. I switched to a steel chair because I wasn't feeling the gamer chair shit.
Besides that, I do also want to make a note.
Yeah.
Again, 4 women's matches this week. There's 5 being advertised for next week. 2 of which I believe are stipulation matches. And then 2 breakout tournament matches, and then another one that the main event is going to be Becky versus Lyra.
Yeah.
So that's
going to be a good match. That's going to be a badass.
I think they might all be pretty good matches. I know I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the breakout tournament, but this is the first time they put Carmen Petrovic and her opponent, who I can't remember for the life of me, on TV. And she wasn't bad. I like her presentation. She's got a samurai sword, so...
She's got a samurai sword, so...
That points for me. She has a pretty cool finisher. Ariana Grace also competed. Daughter of Santino Marella.
If you didn't know.
And she's got it. I think she's got at least the character. Like, she's got a character. She's not bad in the ring, but we'll see in her next match if she's it.
If she's got the jit factor.
Besides that, let me see. Is there anything I'm missing here?
Yeah, continue to go over your notes. I'm pulling up all my photos and videos from Dynamite now. This is going to be fun.
That. Alright. Tag Battle Royale. It wasn't that special, but Chase U won. For some reason, I didn't expect Chase U to win.
Yeah, you just said that, and I made a cringe face.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad move. I think they're still pretty popular, at least with the NXT crowd. But they...
That's another one I don't think ever get.
I like Chase U, but I couldn't tell you why. I don't know. I just like going Chase U. But yeah, they won the Battle Royal, so they get to face the family next week or the week after for the tag titles. I expected a heel team. Ooh. That was the main thing. So Angel and Humberto cheated. It was going to be the Creeds versus Chase U to end it, because it was like a Battle Royal that turned into a regular match. But Humberto went back in because the referees didn't see him touch the floor and eliminated one of the Creeds. So, weird. I don't know how to feel about it. At the end of the show, Lyra, who had a back and forth with Becky, she told her that she needed to stop thinking of her as, that the person she wants to face, just start thinking of her as like an actual opponent. And so at the end of the night, Lyra has a picture of her and Becky back in the day, and she rips it up. And as she's walking off, Jade shows up on the screen, and she points to her watch.
Damn. So, I missed good NXT, it sounds like. You know what's really cool right now? This is what's going on in my head. You're telling me all this badass women's storyline breakdown as we're watching disc 2 of the Raw 100. Last week we started the first disc. This week we're on the second. And I'm watching the live sex celebration. How fucking far women have come, man.
That is true.
Love to see it. Dude.
So many women's storylines.
Speaking of fucking weird, here comes the weird part. Now I'm about to really dive in. We get to the fucking arena, have the panic attack, right? Went through that, missed the first match. Okay, this is where it gets weird. We try to find our seats, cannot fucking find them, not helping. Go to ask the service attendant where these seats are. Yeah, those seats don't exist. What?
Huh?
We are sold seats in the arena that never even existed.
Let's go.
So what do they do to make up for this? They move us to the other side of the arena, front row, down by ringside. It was fucking awesome. So everything I'm about to show you is literally right up against this guardrail right here. I saw Tony Schiavone walk by me like 3 or 4 times. I said, "I love you, Tony." He nodded, and he never once talked to me because I guess he's too cool for me. But dude, I was so close to Taz. I was so fucking close to Taz. I was literally sitting right next to the TV production crew, and they're all really, really cool people. Let's see. Let's go through it. Emi Sakura. Oh my god, dude. I would think I was the only one rooting for her, but at the same time, it really was a mixed crowd during this match.
It was a really good match, too.
Get some sound going here. There's her entrance. Oh, man. Sheeta, you're going to hear me and Alyssa screaming nonstop.
Amazing. Let's go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh.
Ooh.
Justin Roberts acknowledged her a couple times. Alyssa kept yelling at Justin Roberts. He said hey and goodbye to her. It was really cool.
Oh, that's great.
She was rooting for Sheeta. I was rooting for Emi Sakura. Dude, I have so many videos of this match.
Honestly, every time Emi Sakura is on the screen, it's... My god, I forgot about that.
Looking at these videos, I can just walk into the ring, I feel like.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Man, this is fucking awesome match. Good old Falcon Arrow.
And shoot the katana.
I knew it. I knew that was it. 1, 2, 3. Did you hear me say that's it?
Yeah.
Replay that one. Over. Sheeta, first ever 3-time women's champion. Fucking Tony Appreciation Night. That's what you didn't know. It was Tony Schiavone Appreciation Night in the arena.
Was it really?
Yeah, we literally just marked out for Tony Schiavone for like 3 hours off and on every commercial break. And that was another big thing in difference of AEW and WWE shows. Commercial breaks are so much more fun in AEW. In WWE commercial breaks, you would be surprised still, having it been 6 months, how much shit they show from WrestleMania still. They show the WrestleMania package and all the Hollywood trailers still. It was fucking nauseating. There's my picture of Tony.
There's my picture.
He's like he was turning around posing for each section of the crowd. Oh, the segment with the...
Oh, Roddy Strong.
Shout out to Adam Cole for finally fucking throwing a pair.
No, the next Strong parody. Amazing.
Do I have that part on video, or did I... No.
You got the end of it.
A lot of it I just enjoyed in the moment. And all the videos and pictures I do have... All the videos and pictures I do have will be available on the video version of the podcast.
Incentive.
Oi. I can't wait to tell people about that one. That's me. That was me. As a favor. Let's go to the next one. This is why I drove 9-10 hours. Dude, he's unreal. When you see Kenny Omega live, it's like a feeling you can't shake.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Oh my god!
I can feel the fucking sweat bumping off the bodies.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna say it. She sounds like she was having a little too much fun.
I was having too much fun.
Nice.
Where's the spot? That ain't it, but that's just fucking beautiful. Every move is fucking beautiful.
Immaculate, even.
Man, I was just having the time of my life. I thought he was gonna come back around with a V trigger right there. Like he was just gonna rebound it. But Kyle Fletcher was like, no, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. Hell of a good match. Didn't disappoint. Worth every hour of constipation. Oh. Good old V trigger there. This spot lives rent free in my head. Oh, the sound's not on right now. Pause it and turn the sound back on. Yeah. Literally, I can see this sequence just over and over and over playing in my head. Rope. V trigger.
Boom. Knocked the
Picks him up.
out.
Puts him up. Sweep the leg. One wing angel. Nobody kicks out of it. Only one man has ever kicked out of that move. Kyle Fletcher, you are not him.
That was me, by the way. I kicked out of it. No, I did.
There's Kenny Omega leaving.
Kenny Omega leaving.
That's how close I was to Taz, dude. Taz is literally right there. Oh my gosh. I wish I had deleted that one. Oh, Lance Archer? Fuck yeah. I forgot I saw Lance Archer.
I noticed he didn't have any video of Wardlow.
Did you notice that?
To be fair, I wouldn't have taken video of him either.
Also, to be fair, I have no footage of Logan Paul. I might have like a bit of him while I was filming Rey Mysterio talking, but...
That's... Yeah, I can vibe with that.
Oh, there's the TV crew. Lance Archer is the second person this year I've seen live that before I'd only seen wrestle in Japan.
Wow.
The other was Jay White.
Right.
I saw him in Austin. I was like, wow, it's the first time I'm seeing Jay White outside of Japan. I'm seeing him live. Fucking squashed him.
I do have to mention that less time than more time than Wardlow took.
Yeah. Maybe they need to face each other and see who's stronger. I take Lance Archer in that match. On YouTube. Next. Really crazy. Again, Sting didn't announce that he's retiring. He just announced his retirement, and that in of itself was fucking crazy.
Insanity. My brother shed a tear. Like
he came up to my car whenever I came to pick you up and expressed his disdain.
Right here in Rosenberg, Texas. Oh, what a mixed crowd.
Oh yeah, he was so jealous of you too. And he was like, he got this.
This is my moment. This is your moment.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
the soap opera segment. That's literally all I can equate it to.
That's what it feels like. I was literally making fun of Nick Wayne's face during that whole segment. I kept saying, that's gonna be a meme, watch. Cause he's just sitting there with the fucking blankest look on his face, like... Oh, there's a picture of Taz.
Why not?
Oh, hey, there's another picture of Taz.
There's a third, damn it.
There's a video of Taz.
That's technically third. Let's go.
Okay, there's Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin.
He is who I was rooting for in the Battle Royal. He was not my pick to win, of course, because I'm sensical, but I just was rooting for him.
That's fair.
I love Dustin. Johnny TV. Johnny Bananas. Johnny Drip Drip. John Morrison.
Johnny Mundo.
Yeah. Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Progress.
Oh.
Johnny Impact.
Oh, don't forget Johnny.
Wasn't he Johnny 1PW once?
I mean, I know he's wrestling 1PW. Did he go by that name, or I thought he just went by Johnny Mundo?
I don't remember.
I don't know either. There's so many damn Johnnies.
Yeah.
We literally just listened to Juice Robinson's intro during that whole sequence. Yo, the fucking amount of Houston bars in this shit was off the chain. This was probably, and I'm very critical of Max Caster's freestyles, being that I've spent my whole life in hip hop, but this was probably my favorite time he's ever freestyled before, because his bars were fucking spot on. Start from the top. Listen. Yeah, me.
You were going crazy.
Because it's a fucking bar.
Let's go.
Yeah. Great freeze frame.
They should let Max and Max scissor.
Screenshot that so I could add it to the video podcast. That is a great fucking freeze frame. Oh damn, I turned my phone off. It's okay. Y'all see it.
Glad we're gonna ignore that last comment.
Oh, there's Max again. Dude, I turned up when Max came out. He is. He always will be.
You stopped too early.
Dude, what a battle royale. A battle royale.
It was alright.
I listened to that guy's podcast. Delete. Let's see. I loved this. MJF going up to Dustin Rhodes, paying him to kick Juice Robinson in the nuts.
That was amazing, yeah.
He's like, hit the Shattered Dream from Juice Robinson. Fucking love MJF, dude. One of the best in the business. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So much. I did that so much.
Now it's just become habit.
Everybody was so pissed when Jeff Hardy got eliminated. I was like, you guys couldn't have expected Jeff Hardy to win this thing.
I mean,
if it wasn't, and I don't know, maybe it's just, I felt like this was something that was too predictable, and it wasn't gonna be unpredictable. Like, they could have threw you a curveball with fucking someone random winning like Johnny TV, but at the same time, you knew who was gonna win. It just didn't make any sense any other direction.
I don't know. I think we all wanted to see Max versus Max. I'm just saying. That
would have been my second guess, of course. But at the same time, it was too predictable.
The fact that we've gone full circle on the Daniel Garcia dance.
Right.
I remember when we watch it sometimes together, I'd be like, oh god, get him off TV. And now I'm just like, I just want to see the man dance. Let the man dance.
Let the man do his muscle man dance. Do the muscle man dance.
Rest in peace.
Amen. Continue on. I'm gonna start losing through. Oh, there's the fight between Jay White and MJF.
Get your belt back!
Get your belt back!
Dude, I've been on that shit.
He did though. He got it back.
Stop. Finally. I was like, fucking finally.
Guess what?
By the time I turned back around, I was like, what the fuck? fucking shit finish. I love this man. It's my hero.
There's somebody who wanted to come out and say hi to you right now.
Who is it?
I love you, Tony!
You think you know that?
He was like, you guys aren't gonna pay all this money to come out here and not see Adam Copeland, Sexton Hardcastle. I was rocking out during this thing. I was rocking out.
Let's go.
You see, this whole thing, this whole comeback started. Right here.
See this guy in the overalls?
Yeah.
That's the head of the ring crew.
Oh, wow.
This area has a special place in my heart because of it. It'll always be with me. I will take that to the grave with me. So thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Christian's your father. I'm very sorry.
Right there.
Christian's your father. I'm very sorry.
But you never know. He could be. Anyway, I just had to get out here and say hello to everybody because I couldn't fly all the way here and just talk to Renee in the back. And I know I said I'm not going to fight Christian and I'm not going to, but there is plenty of people here that I want to fight.
Like who? Like who?
I think me and John Moxley would have a hell of a fight.
Damn.
I think me and Brian Danielson would have a hell of a fight.
We're getting it. I can feel it.
I think MJF and I would have a hell of a fight.
I don't know if that one's gonna happen.
Nah, you know, I broke down my whole long-term story for that. It's gonna happen, and
Oh, you did right, Sting and I would have a hell of a fight.
yeah.
Now before
I want Sting's last opponent to be Darby Allin, though.
That makes sense.
we all love him. If you're sitting in these stands, if you're sitting here in this ring, you love Sting. And I know it's a bit of a bummer, but man, he's going to go on with his cards and he gets to see all of you until February. So I hope everyone in every arena, in every city that AEW hits.
I was in the arena when Sting announced his retirement.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Oh man. Rampage.
This is Rampage.
Rocky Romero. Good job, Rocky. It was Mystico. The kids next to us, literally, they could not accept the fact that this wasn't Rey Mysterio or that he wasn't trying to be Rey Mysterio, and it was very reminiscent of the Sin Cara days. I felt very sad. I was like, man, he will never be able to get away from that. I feel like any Lucha Libre wrestler doesn't get away from that, but
They do, yeah. It's
this match was fucking amazing.
It was. Unfortunately, when I was watching this and the EO Charlotte match from SmackDown before, I couldn't pay attention.
Oh, I fucked up the video on that one. Anytime I thought he was about to do a high spot, I was like, pull your phone out. Pull your phone out. He's about to go outside the ropes. You hear him talking about Rey Mysterio?
It's not Rey Mysterio.
That kid loved Rey Mysterio, and here's what's hilarious, is he kept talking about him. I leaned over to him at one point, and I told him, on Friday I'm going to go see Rey Mysterio. He got so quiet and so salty, so fast. Here's me. I was making a joke in the arena right here. I was like, there's two things I love. Protein and pro wrestling. And I was just eating beef jerky while watching this match. I snuck the beef jerky into the arena. I had like packs on me in my pockets. Nobody was chanting ECW. I don't know why they started doing that. Nobody was doing that.
The thing that caught me off guard was, why kids? Do you know what ECW is?
Right? And here's the sad thing. These kids were at this wrestling show and they were enjoying the fuck out of it, as they should. Like, being a kid at a wrestling show in my eyes is the most pure thing. But their dad, who brought them, was being a total jackass. He was like, every time they'd be like, "Dad, did you see that?" He'd be like, "Yes, I'm watching it, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, dude, like, just let them be kids at a wrestling show. And so that's why me and Alyssa especially, really took to them, and we really just kind of like grouped them in with what we were doing, and let them talk to us whenever they wanted to mark out, because I've been that kid.
That's terrible, man.
Fuck that dad.
Fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad.
Christian's a better father.
Oh my god. Here's the good news. It looks like we're gonna run over on time getting the SmackDown, and that's okay.
No, it's not. We gotta hurry. Let's go. Let's go.
I feel like this week doesn't have to be a rush. This is like cooling down from a week that's been fucking gruesome. Literally just Sin Cara jumping out of the ring. Sin Cara.
You literally just said Sin Cara.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
It wasn't accidental. I did it on purpose. He really is a fucking legend.
He is. That's the thing. Like,
I really mean no disrespect. He is a fucking legend. He called that move an RKO off the top rope. That's why I was listening. I was like, does he say the RKO line?
Let's go. RKO.
Just badass Mexican wrestling.
Yes.
Okay, now we're at the triple threat.
I didn't watch any of this. I'm really putting it
I
on.
took a little bathroom break during this, but I came back while it was still going. Did you expect the outcome?
I didn't know who was gonna win.
It was one of those things like, I don't know who's gonna win.
I just knew whoever was gonna win was gonna get destroyed.
Yeah. I just hope Mox is okay and he comes back soon.
Yeah.
Yes. Anytime I can see Claudio Castagnoli, I'm there. And again, this was on main event.
So did you get nothing? No footage for Sky Blue versus...
I do have that footage still. I just gotta get to it. But no, this was our last match of the night.
Right.
Yeah. But we will get to Sky Blue. I still have that footage. I just jumbled some stuff around.
I see.
Which, speaking of jumbling stuff around, I played the intro already, right? But that intro didn't happen until, like, before that Sky Blue match even happened.
Wow.
He's going swinging.
Let's go. Still upset I didn't get to see Tyler Bate versus Claudio Castagnoli. I just want to see who can swing who.
Boom. Here we go.
It's Sky Blue, alright.
I love Chicago.
He does. He loves Chicago. I hate CM Punk.
I hate Ruby Soho. Now we chopped her good. That looks painful.
Nah, no fine.
Why did anybody think she was going to tap out right there?
I have no clue.
Just keep on scrolling. Oh, this is already over. Damn, I scrolled through that a little fast, didn't I? And then Chris Statlander coming out.
And if I'm gonna give Chris anything, she's got a badass theme song.
That's fair. No, I'm the one saying that's fair.
Exactly.
Give that man a microphone.
You can't see it, but I'm doing the Orange Cassidy thumbs up.
Hey.
Hey, did y'all have a good time tonight?
I did. I had an awesome time. I was supposed to be sitting right over there.
AEW. AEW.
Texas.
Texas.
I just scrubbed over.
We're gonna put Chris Statler in the center of the ring with these big heads of Chuck and his dog Walter and all those oranges for some reason that Chris is holding.
Orange Cassidy with the Batman speech, everybody.
We're gonna hug our friend.
I'm trying to see. Do I have it on video where he brought out a girl in the crowd too?
There she is.
Dude, she's already over.
Future AEW Women's Champion. Let's go.
Yeah, don't drop your phone. How old are you? Why do you have a phone? How old are you? Okay. I guess that's acceptable. I have no idea. What is your name?
Kylie! Oh my gosh!
It's pretty
She's
cool
over.
when they change your name, huh? Did you like that when they changed your name?
Random ass weird kid. I want a hug.
Can we hug you?
Why don't you do your fucking homework?
That's fucked up. Can we hug you?
Face hard camera right there. Just stay right there. It's all good.
You gotta give other people what they want.
I want his theme every time. There's a picture of an empty arena. I always gotta have the post-show pictures. Damn. So this was what I was about to get to after the show, doing something you've never done before. We went to the fence where all the big fans hang out, trying to just have some community time. And this was the point where I hated being a wrestling fan. I heard some very toxic things that I won't repeat and I won't give attention to, but a lot of racist and sexist comments made amongst toxic wrestling fans, and that makes me sad to be a wrestling fan sometimes. But same time, what was fun, and I don't plan on really being that guy that hangs outside the fence to yell at wrestlers too often, not really my cup of tea, but this time around when I did it, I saw Jay White, I yelled David Finley's name at him, and he hung his head like he was pissed about it. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I was like, David Finley, at the top of my lungs, and he just like turned his head down. That was funny. Now we gotta go through all the other pictures. My John Cena shirt, I bought this in 2005, 2006, and when I bought it, it was way too fucking big for me. And then now it's a little too small for me, but I wore it to SmackDown on Friday. Because
why the F not?
Yeah, I was like, I'm taking it. This is the first time I've seen John Cena live. It was the first time going to SmackDown, too. There's a lot of exciting things about it. And I got to SmackDown fucking early. I got there as soon as the parking lot opened. Like,
wow.
I was in the parking lot just chilling, breaking down weed, hanging out. Went out to the arena around 5:15 or so when doors were supposed to open. We hung out, saw Finn Balor and Damian Priest walk out in the parking lot. We got into this fucking packed ass arena, man. Again, not really, in comparison to AEW show, not really my favorite show I've been to, because it kind of felt like there's too many vanilla fans, too many casual fans not really knowing what's going on, too many fucking people, period. But the AT&T Center, or I should say the Frostbank Center, had a great way of like trafficking people, so you didn't feel too crowded until you tried to get out. Everybody trying to get out was the fucking mess. That's a whole other thing.
Of course, it always is, yeah.
But
that's what I feel like. That's just a WWE thing. They're more organized than that.
Yeah.
That way.
The lady behind us, man, she used the fucking F word so many times, and you know I'm not meaning fuck because I'm saying fuck over and over again, but fuck did she use the F word a lot. The forbidden word in wrestling.
It's falafel, by the way.
It's not. It's fake. Dude.
The falafel's fake?
Yes.
Wow. Damn.
Here we are. Dark match with Alba Fire and Isabon.
They're coming soon, though. They might actually be on TV in the next few weeks. Maybe. Probably not, though.
There's Shotzi. I was surprised at the amount of dark matches we got, actually, before and after the show. I was like, which I was kind of thinking about that in my head, too. Like, okay, SmackDown's a 2-hour program. Am I really getting that much for my money? And to their credit, they definitely give you extra content. But fucking weird that they run the WrestleMania package over and over and over. Like, dude, we're past SummerSlam now.
Yeah. I was wondering if you're going to see, like, any NXT people, but I guess not.
No, but I'm going to see about 1,000 motherfuckers walking back and forth up these steps. So many people, man. I can't stress that enough. Okay, opening.
Together.
You're going to hear me scream when John Cena's coming out. It'll be a second, though. See, now that we're at Showtime, you can see not fully packed, but pretty fucking packed.
Yeah.
I mean, even the rafters.
Yeah.
So, I called Sportskeeda out. And this was the only note I wrote during the show. I remember pulling out my notes being like, Roman Reigns, LA Knight, Crown Jewel. And then after that, I was just into the show. There was times where I became an obnoxious fan on purpose to kind of like spite the people who are annoying me, the people using the F word and the casual fans, the vanilla fans, like so many kids. And I don't think parents understand that you take your kids to a wrestling show, they're gonna hear people say things like holy shit or what the fuck or just things that you don't want your kids to hear, but they're gonna hear at a wrestling show. It's just facts. And like you cannot, no, not that anybody told me this. Not that anyone said this to me, but I just have to make this known. You cannot tell other wrestling fans what they can and can't say at a wrestling show unless it's... Because, again, they paid their money to be there. So, a lot of parents get pissy about that. Yeah. Are you surprised to hear I yad a lot?
Actually, I am.
I yad a lot. That's why my voice is so, like, in and out, because I had to say yeah so many times last night. He came out at, like, 3 different points.
Yeah.
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 I'll just keep coming back. I won't stop. I can't stop.
I did like his comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they, again, still very generic. Like, I'm waiting... I don't need it for me personally because I'm bought in, but I do wish he would do something to get more people.
Turn the LWO entrance down.
Which I guess he doesn't need more people at this point. He's over as hell.
You should have seen the people in the pop he got outside the arena after the show. The whole fucking parking lot popped.
My
Crazy.
God.
Again, I was watching that LWO entrance, and I was like, I thought Carlito was supposed to be part of this. Alyssa leaned over to me, you lied to me. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I knew, though. Hey, good picture. That was a good picture. The Hurt Profits.
Basically, yeah.
I guess because the acoustics up there, man. It's a lot of these videos are louder.
Yeah.
The acoustic difference, because down on the floor, like, yeah, it makes sense. Audio engineer standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. Man, how many super kicks did I record during this show?
A lot. And people shit on AEW for it.
Right, like.
It's not just AEW. It's just.
I think it's just wrestling. Yeah, it's wrestling. Period.
Just like the suicide dive.
I was about to say, I got like 4 or 5 different suicide dives.
Just like the
Hurricane Run off the top rope.
The power bomb. I mean,
dude, the spear. Don't even start on the spear. Carlito! You're gonna hear Alyssa scream.
Oh my god.
That's her favorite, man. When you see your favorite wrestler for the first time, of course you're gonna scream. When I saw Kenny Omega for the first time, I cried.
So you're telling me?
I shed tears when I saw Kenny Omega live. I realized, holy shit, that's the real Kenny Omega.
I have a feeling if I did that, I would just be completely silent and all. Like, if I saw Dragunov live, I'd just be like...
Exactly. I'm sorry that you didn't get to. I really should have bought those tickets to American Bash, but I just thought to myself, I don't know that it'll be worth spending money to go on a trip. And it definitely would have been. It would have been. Yeah, I got a little bit of this segment. Another thing that was bugging the fuck out of me, if you can see right here, let's pause the video. There's a fucking glitch in the screen that it's right there. That just, I could not stop staring at it.
You see it?
It was pissing me off. Oh my gosh, not John Cena.
Yeah.
Can you see him?
No, I can't.
It's funny. I was gonna make another joke. There he is.
Where?
There he actually is. Except my time is yesterday. I'm the only person in this arena who can do the whole song word for word. 10,000 people, I guarantee you I'm the only one that could have done it word for word. Because I did. Yes, I know Trademark's part. I know the whole fucking You Can't See Me album back to back.
That's insane.
During SmackDown, I got a John Cena towel and a John Cena signed photo.
You had to.
I had to. How many times are you going to see John Cena?
I thought he was going to announce his retirement too. I thought, did they see Dynamite and just be like, do it, Cena?
1,138 days as champion.
It's fucking impressive.
He's about to go all the way through next WrestleMania for it.
Well, what's the streak?
2,002 days.
I like everyone got excited.
I know, I was literally in for it. I thought it was going to be a good thing.
It's been exactly 2,000.
I thought it was going to be like since I won a title.
Since I last won a televised singles match.
Oh, no. We gonna win one night.
Win one tonight.
I want you to think about that for a second. 2,002 days.
I saw John Cena live. I think it's just now hitting me.
You're like, oh shit.
I don't think it hit me truly until just now. I fucking saw John Cena.
You still got it!
That's me.
You still got it!
That's people trying to chant what I say. 'Cause I'm a trendsetter. Do you remember me in 6th grade with my You Can't See Me wristband?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember me in 6th grade with my CM Punk wristband?
I do.
I've been talking a whole lot about retirement.
No! Dude, I should have broke at that moment. I'm ready to be through the table today.
I just think it's time that we all face facts.
Face facts.
Face facts.
Guys, fact is, it's been a long time since I had a win.
And I thought, right here, I was like, Solo's gonna come out, he's gonna beat Solo.
I really thought I was gonna get a John Cena match.
Never give up!
I said never give up.
I mean, yes.
I'm pointing to the. Y'all can't see me. I'm pointing to the towel right now.
You still got it!
I can't see you. Wow.
It's funny because it showed the You Can't See Me sign as you said that. He knows just how to fucking do that shit. But I believe in me. I believe in you. I think next week on SmackDown he will have a match show.
That the time is now to turn around. 2,002 days. 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 2,002
It is going to be a bad night for the next idiot brave enough to walk.
I really thought I was gonna match it there.
Whoever it is, they're going to get smoked.
Like I said, women have come so far.
Oh my god.
So far from Sabre. Yeah, I saw Solo Koa and I was like, yeah, this is a match for sure. Scroll down. Punch him down. So many people thought the masked person was LA Knight, and I was like, nah.
Oh, no.
You'll probably hear somebody in the crowd even say it. That's me. You didn't, but you definitely heard the pop. You heard the J-User pop. You should have heard LA Knight saying yeet last night.
Oh my god.
They were doing the yeah versus yeet thing, and LA Knight said yeet over and over because the crowd was saying that more. They were doing like a competition thing. I said no. You can call it the attitude adjustment. You can call it the FU. But I saw it. I saw it live.
That's fair.
I saw a one-winged angel on a Wednesday night and an FU on a Friday night.
That's insane.
Imagine if I saw him in the same
But
night.
more importantly, you saw Logan Paul live.
Dude, I was sending some fucking harsh tweets during this. In fact, quick break to take. Let me read you my 3 tweets I said during the Logan Paul segment, because I don't have any other footage on it. This is the footage on it.
I didn't realize you put out 3 tweets during that segment.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Getting the go-home speech from LA Knight. Oh, let's scroll down. Mm-hmm. Run it up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's because I tagged him in the first 2. I was like, why can't I see all of them? Too much under break. Okay, I said, Logan Paul wasting our time for those of us who paid to see a live wrestling show. What the fuck is this? Let's screenshot that. Okay. Then I said, still tweeting live because Logan Paul is on and I have nothing better to do at the show.
I saw that one, yeah.
People were just starting to get a little pissy there. And then, next was my favorite. I said, Logan Paul once recorded a dead guy and lied about it. Scammed kids after that. And yet I have to sit here and listen to him waste TV time live from an arena. Some guy named King Rain said, shut the fuck up. I said, a little excessive a response to come with in defending a piece of shit, bro. But carry on. Welcome to Twitter, guys.
Look, Pillman's got a gun.
Oh, you're on the Raw 100 DB? It's getting uncomfortable, I know. This video right here is so funny. I told Alyssa I'll delete it because it's literally 30 seconds to 40 seconds of 2 men just extending their arms out.
That was awkward, though. Like, what was more awkward to me was the fact that he didn't attack him. He didn't cheap shot him. He did nothing. Is this supposed to be a Logan Paul?
I forgot the volume.
Is this supposed to be a Logan Paul face turn? Like,
No.
I don't understand.
No.
This is when you went to the restroom, right?
Almost, yeah. I still stayed around for the entrances, and I saw Cameron Grimes, and I was like, yeah, it's Cameron Grimes, but I had to pee so bad up to that point. There he is. He's got his entrance. Also, I've seen him wrestle live.
That's fair.
Like the very end of the match now. Took a picture of all the Spurs banners because the Spurs are my second favorite basketball
Honestly,
team.
I like the implication that the match was just that.
It's like I recorded him enter and I recorded him down on the
I
ground.
like the implication that it just ended like that. Like, nothing in between. Just They came in and then they lost immediately.
Kevin Owens segment.
The question that is on everyone's mind after we saw this bombshell trade between Jey Uso going to Raw and you coming to SmackDown.
Scoop. Now here's where the fucking money happened. Charlotte Flair and Io Sky live was pretty badass.
This is about the time where I started being preoccupied with other things.
Gotcha.
But I was looking over at the match every now and then. I was like, I am missing in my opinion, one of the best women's matches of the year that I can at least recall.
That's what I'm saying. I'm writing down some matches right now on my notepad because I wanna, since we are running extra on time, I can just ask shit like this. What was the best match of the week? Because this might have been it, and like I'm trying to think of all this shit I saw live, and Omega Fletcher was good, but this I think might have been just a little bit. I mean, truthfully, I know I'm never allowed to bring up shit like this, but I always do anyway. The best match of the fucking week was Will Ospreay versus Zack Sabre Jr. at Royal Quest 3.
That's fair.
It was rated 5.5 stars too, but like that match was phenomenal. I have to get you to sit down and watch it at some point.
I eventually will.
Mystico and Romero happened this week too.
It was a good match, but again, I just feel like
this match was really good.
And part of it was just because I didn't expect much from this, because I've gone on record saying multiple times there's a disconnect between Charlotte on weekly television and Charlotte when she wrestles on pay-per-views. But like, Charlotte and Io both brought it tonight.
Last night,
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm circling Flair and Io as favorite match of the week just because live it was just as good as watching it on TV. And I fucking popped when Io won. I was like, yes! I literally screamed out, yes! Yes! I was fucking happy. The day before, I said, man, I miss Bianca Belair and I miss singing her theme song. Just keep that in mind. Oh, I got the whole build up. I told Samantha Irwin to stay off Twitter also. Told her, hey girl, stay off Twitter.
That's fair.
From the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
That's her.
Correct me if I'm wrong, were they cheering her this match?
I mean, predominantly, yeah. I definitely feel like it was mixed because I heard as many Io Sky chants as I was putting out, but I think that if I could, like, say it was a 60-40 split for Charlotte.
I see.
I think a lot of people expected Charlotte to win.
I did.
I kind of did too, but my prediction was Jade Cargill coming in, interfering, and as the week progressed, I really felt like that was a less and less of a prediction to come true. Dude, such a fucking good match. It's like I took so much footage from this match. That's why my phone got maxed out on storage.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, we're doing some fucking mat wrestling real quick. Oh, man.
It looks so much cleaner this way than it does on TV.
Right?
Boom.
Why don't you fucking eat these knees?
Oh,
she didn't. No, it was Io that ate the fucking foot.
That's what I was thinking about when I thought that was a spot. No, yeah, Io. Oh.
I have that one as well. Watching this thing. Beat her up, Io. Watch her. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not even the same one I'm talking about, but she fucking eats that.
She eats a lot of shit in this match.
Either Io Sky is the best seller in the business, or she just likes to fucking take hits. I think she's just okay with getting hit. Oh, that power bomb snapped.
Yes. Oh yeah, when she carries her up there, I remember telling people I was with, like, look.
Oh God, play that back. Yeah, that spear's clean, but play that back. No, stop scrubbing it. Oh my gosh. Fucking iPhone. Eats it. I got it right at the last second. Spear.
That's what I thought it was over right there. I was like,
no, I knew because I had this vantage point. I knew I could see exactly what was about to happen. That was so happy, man.
We're getting closer and closer to
Jumped her, and I was like, Bianca Belair's coming. Do I say it?
Wow. Yeah.
I turned up at that point.
This women's division is about to be lit, dude.
Okay, even though I got to pee so bad, I have to run this back, and it's humor. Watch her come out and watch me completely miss her and continue to record right here waiting for her. I missed her running completely. She runs out, right? And I'm like, oh shit. Once her music stopped, I was like, oh shit, she's in the ring already? When did she start running? Oh damn, that was the one with the KOD. I thought this video had the KOD. You know what the KOD looks like.
Okay, so
hit it.
Did you guys see the Aldis Pierce back and forth?
Yes. I don't have it on film, but yeah,
right.
Definitely.
That's what interests me the most about the show. The fact that they're actually starting beef between the general managers.
Yeah.
It's almost like you have to give an actual reason for them to be beefing.
Nah. Brand warfare. Let's see. And then past that, 2 dark matches. Xavier Wood, and my phone started maxing out on storage on then, so I don't have much more footage other than like 3-second clips. But Xavier Woods had a match against Damian Priest, and then Jey Uso had a match against Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
LA Knight with the go home speech. Wow, dude, we went almost an hour and a half.
We did. We had a lot to say, but we got through it, guys. Thanks for being here with us.
Damn, dude, what a fucking week. What a fucking week.
I've been up all night, baby, I keep it going. Catching flight after flight, hit me up in the morning. Wanna stay by my side, 'cause